protests continuing in Tehran, President Obama has said he is troubled by the violence between anti-government demonstrators and security forces. However, Mr. Obama has not stepped back from his policy of opening a dialogue with Iran. He told reporters after meeting with South Korea's leader that the Iranian people should be left to solve their political disputes.
It's not productive, given the history of U.S.-Iranian relations, to be seen as meddling, the U.S. president meddling in Iranian elections.
The disputed election, which handed a landslide victory to President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, has triggered Iran's most serious unrest since the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Republican Senator John McCain and other members of his party have criticized the president not speaking out more forcefully against what McCain called a sham of an election. Alex Vatonka, a senior Middle East analyst for Jane's Information Group, says Mr. Obama is wise to wait for the situation to become clear before denouncing the results. He says President Obama is being realistic about dealing with a country that the U.S. has had no diplomatic ties with for 30 years.
Overall, on the strategic level, the United States is not under any illusions about the nature of the regime in Tehran.
Despite Mr. Ahmadinejad's apparent re-election, most experts say Iran's fundamental policies, both foreign and domestic, will continue to be dictated by the country's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. This includes the issue of Iran's nuclear ambitions. However, Vatonka says these demonstrations may weaken the government's hardline posture on the nuclear question.
I think what these demonstrations have shown is how at times this regime is on thin ice, that they should not assume that they have the people behind them. They should not blindly follow their own rhetoric.
However, Ali Alfona, a research fellow at the American Enterprise Institute, says Iran's leaders believe they will have an advantage if the political crisis ends.
And I also believe that because of their firm belief in declining status of America as a superpower, they can actually extract more concessions from the United States. So negotiations with Iran would be more difficult in the future.
Many analysts say that a victory by reformist-minded Mir Hossein Mousavi would have made rapprochement between Washington and Tehran easier. But for now, it appears Mr. Obama will have to deal with Iran's re-elected hardline president, who has made clear his unwillingness to compromise on the nuclear issue. Julia Ritchie, VOA News.